everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a very casual get ready with me. I posted one of these last week and you guys seemed to enjoy it, so I thought I would post another one. So if you want to see me apply my makeup, and I will be using products from my most recent weekly makeup basket, I'll have it linked down below, along with last week's Get Ready With Me. Yeah, if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, so I do have the windows open, so hopefully there are not too many sounds of nature in this video. Also, my dog is sitting basically under my chair and he likes to bark at nature. His name is Morty. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a casual get ready with me. I needed to put my makeup on, I wanted to put my makeup on, so I thought I would just include you guys in on the process. I am cleaning my mirror off. Okay, so let's get started with primer. Some products are the same as my last get ready with me, just because I am panning some products and that kind of thing. So we're going to go in first. This is Maybelline Master Prime Primer, Blur and Illuminate 200. This, as I said last time, smells like straight up sunscreen, but I'm just going to rub it together on my face. So last week when I talked to you guys, I was going to a party. It was like a house party slash birthday party, and it was like such a low-key birthday party. I was like, so my boyfriend wanted to know, Jared, he was there, if this is just like a party or a birthday party, and I said party, and my friend goes, actually it's kind of our birthday party. So I'm like, you're not going to tell people that? Some people are just low-key. I love it. So anyways, we ended up grilling out, making s'mores, and then we ended up watching Hocus Pocus outside, which was like my very first time watching Hocus Pocus outside. It was so cool. Let me put something on my lips. This is the Jack Black Lip Balm and Natural Mint. There is not a lot left in here. Just trying to squeeze it out. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. But this week I have another little like Halloween gathering. It's a cider party. So gonna enjoy some ciders, and Amy has like all of these like Halloween decorated like foods and stuff, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna go next with the CC Plus CC cream, and this one is in the color Light, and I'm gonna put it on the Maybelline, is it Maybelline? L'Oreal Maybelline blender. So I'm just gonna do about, we'll start with 2 pumps, and then I'll just dot it on my face and then blend it in. So yeah, I'm gonna do that this evening, so that's why I wanted to wear makeup. She lives by Target, so like the nearest Target by me is like a 20-minute drive, which isn't bad, but it's like, it's really nice that it's by her. I just want to pick up a couple just random things. I've been watching, okay guys, here we go. I've been watching cleaning videos on YouTube. Do you guys watch those? The very first person I saw doing was How Jen Does It. And then I saw Nathalie Muñoz. She does them of just like cleaning her beauty room. And since then, I've seen everybody do them, and I absolutely love them. I guess I just never really knew how to deep clean like these people do, and watching it I'm like, oh my god, I want to do this. Casey Holmes does them in her blog, or her vlogs, I mean. It like really is cleaning inspiration, so I've been looking at like the products and the things they use. And one thing I always do when I clean my kitchen is use a paper towel for the counters and stuff, and I don't like doing that because it's so wasteful, but I don't want to use like a kitchen towel and then just get germs everywhere and all that. But I saw there's like a lot of people use microfiber towels that they clean with. Like there's this girl, Love Meg. I'll try to link all these people down below. Meg's channel is like only like basically being like a housewife type thing. And I don't know, I don't have kids, but I feel really inspired by the things she does, and so she uses those towels. So if Meg uses them, I need to use them. So I'm going to see if Target has them. I'm pretty good on cleaning products. I'm using the Miss Myers like apple cider fall scent Right now I have in my kitchen I have the hand wash, the soap, dish soap, and then the counter spray. So I'm good with that. Okay, now that that is done, we're going to go in with, this is Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and mine is in 03 Medium. It has a sponge tip, so I am going to use it a little bit under the eyes and then a little bit on the eyes as a primer. And a little bit will pretty much do ya. And then you can work it in with a beauty blender. Beauty sponge. So yeah, I want to go to Target and get those cloths, and I said in my weekly makeup basket, I recently became a personal trainer at the YMCA, so there's just a couple of things I want to pick up, like a stopwatch and a clipboard, you know, things that look real official. I also want to get, the clothes I wear when I teach my group fitness class are like tight leggings, mostly because I need people to see what my body's doing, the straight lines that my body's creating when we do the workouts. But I don't necessarily need that tight of clothes whenever I'm training or when I run the PTs at school for our JRTC kids. I've only done that twice, but I know that it's something we want to start doing more. Because there's like, I don't know, 5 class periods. So they want me to rotate through all 5 class periods and that kind of thing. But anyways, especially working out around kids, I do not want to be they're not kids, they're teenagers. Oh my god, if you do not work with teenagers or you don't have teenagers, like, do not wear tight clothes around them. It is so awkward. So I wore like my leggings one time and I felt so uncomfortable. Like, just like, not necessarily students doing anything that made me feel uncomfortable, but just knowing how gross teenage boys are. I was like, oh my god, I do not want to be sending them any type of messages or anything. Like, you guys are gross. So I wore like loose shorts the next time. So I just want some loose fitting workout pants for both training and when I run those PTs. And I usually shop on Reebok's website because I'm a Les Mills body pump instructor. And so I get a discount through Les Mills on the Reebok website. So that is like, outside of my makeup, like my biggest addiction. Like, I get 25% off, free shipping, and 2-day shipping. And then that 25% is on top of clearance prices. So I'm getting like $60 pairs of leggings for $25 to $30. Amazing deal. I'm going to go in next with, this is the number 7 translucent powder. And I'm using this Tarte like unicorn brush. And I go back and forth in how I apply this translucent powder, but recently, this past week, I've been using this brush. Alright, so I just get a little bit on the brush here. Oops, so messy. So I just tap a little bit in, and I don't even really worry about like tapping too much of it off, and then I just go in with dusting it all over my face. Anyway, so I love the Reebok website. That's where I get so much of my workout clothes. But their joggers, like, I'm thinking about getting a pair of joggers, are like so expensive that I'm like, you know what, I'd rather just go to Target and buy like a pair for $15. Because even with my discount, the joggers are still like $40, and I'd rather pay that $40 on some cute leggings than like boring black pants. If that makes sense, because I have to wear black pants to train at the Y, and then I don't have to wear any particular color at school when I do the JRTC, but I want them to multi-purpose. Alright, so I basically do this until my face is no longer like tacky. So anyways, that's another thing I want from Target. I know sometimes people ask me to talk about like all the fitnessing that I do, and I don't know why I just haven't done a video on it. I don't know, I think I just run out of time. I don't know what to say. I got into fitness just like anyone else. I had friends that drug me to it. I didn't want to do it, but I got to the point when I turned 25 that I was like, you know, the whole your body slows down and weight was packing on and all that stuff. Like, I've always been pretty thin, but around 25, just bad food habits. I was starting to get, you know, chunkier in the waist and that kind of thing. And like, how do I say this? Like, looking at me or looking at other people, I don't think the size of people is a problem. Like, so we're all just naturally different body shapes, and you can work out as much as you want, but you are ultimately always going to be the body shape you are, okay? So when I say I was bigger, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, like fat shaming or anything like that. Like, we all have an image in our head of what we like to look like, and then we have like a size that we've been at, that we felt good at, and then we also have, what was I going to say? Oh, and we all have natural body weights. Like, our genetics, you can manipulate your genetics in the sense that maybe you crank it into overdrive with your workout and your diet and all that, but when you let it go, everyone has like a weight or a size that they're going to bounce back to, okay? And so for me, I had gone past my comfort zone. Like, my nutrition was so bad, I wasn't working my body, and it wasn't necessarily the fact that I was bigger than I usually was, but just that I did not feel comfortable in my body. I felt really uncomfortable. I felt really like bloated and unhealthy, and it just made me feel bad, really. So that's really what motivated me, and I always wanted to get into fitness. I just never really had an avenue to do it because I'd never been like, I don't know, an athlete or anything like that. I'm going to set under my eyes with the caramel toffee, this banana color, with another one of the unicorn brushes. So yeah, but then, you know, just like anyone else, you have friends who hold you accountable, you find a personal trainer, and through a personal trainer and friends that would text me every week, like, are you coming to this and this group fitness class? For me, it was like this hip-hop cardio class. Just from that, and then you create a habit, and then your food just naturally comes along, your diet comes along. If you are focused and thinking about it and just constantly making like small changes, if you're just making like small changes, then you will get where you want to go with it. So I did that, like worked out with a trainer, went to some classes for pretty much a year and a half. And then I decided I wanted to start doing group fitness because I had always kind of wanted to do it. I just never, I don't know, pursued it, basically. Next, we're going in with the Milani 04 Baked Bronzer with a Real Techniques multitask brush. So yeah, I had always wanted to do like a group fitness instructor ever since the first time I went to a group fitness class years prior to this. And I don't know, I was just motivated by the trainer I was seeing, that I was working with, and the girl who ran that class I was going to. They were very like encouraging, and they're like, you should go for it. So I went for it, and then the Y that I was working at, they took me on as an instructor, and I just did that. I taught the same hip-hop class basically for 2.5 years, and then I decided that I wanted to do a group fitness, like general certificate, so I went through the training for that, and that opened me up to basically I can teach whatever I want. And so then I started doing like strength-based classes, and I really enjoyed it. And so then I was doing like the cardio and the strength-based, and then an opportunity presented itself at the Y Workout. They were picking up Les Mills Body Pump, and they wanted me to do it. So another Milani product. We're 3 Milani deep right now. This is the Bake Blush and Dulce Pink right here. I do enjoy this kind of like mauvey fall berry color, and I'm just taking this what is this, my Amazon brush that I really like. I just like that it's flimsy, so any flimsy brush will do it, and I like to kind of keep it like on the apples and back. I'm trying to make sure my camera doesn't shut off, but you see it has like a natural little glow to it. Yeah, so I went through that certification, and oh my gosh, that was intense. That was 2 10-hour days back to back, and you worked out that whole time. I was in straight up survival mode. And then I had 2 months to learn the 10 tracks, like basically learn the format, do the format well, build my strength, and then you have to record yourself teaching a live class, and then submit it, and that's how you get certified. So that was like a very like stressful 2 months where I was really pushing myself and trying to go beyond what I, like, basically my comfort zone. Alright, next we are going in with Peach Party by Soap & Glory with this Real Techniques setting brush. And this is like one of those wheeled things. And I'm just going to pat around all of it and then keep it on like the high points of my cheek. And there is like a little bit of a glow in the Milani blush we just used. But yeah, we will go into the eyes, but sometimes I like just completely finishing the face before I go into the eyes. But anyways, I really grew in that 2 months, and I started teaching the class, and I have been teaching it for almost a year now, and I absolutely love it. Like, the changes in my body are like so freaking crazy to me, like just stronger, leaner, more toned and defined and all that stuff. So and like it really changed who I am as an instructor. Let me zoom you in so we can work on these eyes. Alright, for eyes we're going to go in with Urban Decay Naked 3. Whoop, just dropped the brush. Oldie but a goodie. This is what it looks like. I love this palette. This was my very first high-end palette. So I am going to go in and set basically the concealer, and I'm going to use Strange, this white color. Oh yeah, so I've been teaching it for almost a year, and it has totally changed how let me get in focus. There we go. It's totally changed how I am as an instructor, because just the Les Mills, the way they teach you to coach, is you're not like I have to count to tell people what to do, but the primary focus is not counting the moves. It's telling them why we're doing the moves, motivating them through the moves, and just really teaching them to have fun. Maybe I add that part to it. I don't know that Les Mills says teach them to have fun during a workout. Maybe that's just something I brought to it. But from it, I'm like a whole new instructor. Like, my classes are full, and I don't say that to brag, but I never had full classes prior to this. We're going to go in with like this Luxe blending brush, and we're going to go in with both Limit, and then we'll go over Limit with Nooner, the two nude colors in the palette. So going in first with Limit, and we're going to blow this one out just a little bit. Yeah, and so that feels good. Like this morning when I taught my class, I had over 30 people, and we had to turn people away. And I'm just like, never in my life that I think that would ever happen. And, you know, when I did cardio, when I did strength, and just learning to become an instructor, a lot of that is having classes where nobody comes, or classes that are very small. And, you know, you just have to get your name out there, kind of like teach people who you are. And so yeah, it's just like been a really fun experience. I picked up a cardio HIIT class, so it's 30 minutes of intervals, and oh my god, we work you in that 30 minutes. Or I work you in that 30 minutes. Now we're gonna go over that just a little bit farther down with Nooner. And yeah, and so all of that, when I was first wanting to be a personal trainer, I didn't pass the test the first time because it was self-study, and I just don't do well self-study, and then life got in the way, and so an actual workshop opened up for me to do, like, basically learn it like I did my group fitness. So I went through like the workshop certification, you have to take a test, and after that point I got certified, so now I'm picking up clients, and it's just really fun. So my evenings are so freaking booked. My body is always sore. You know, I do this for fun. I have a full-time job that mentally exhausts me. So I feel like, I don't know why I keep going. Like, I'm just like that personality that like has to go and keep going and all of that. What do I want on the lid? I think I'm going to go in with Burnout. No. Okay, I think I'll do Burnout like on the inner corner, and then Buzz. Which one's Buzz? This one's Buzz on the outer corner, and I'll just use my finger to do it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you gotta live life. Live life to your breaking point. Maybe not words to live by. Maybe you don't want to listen to me on this. But life is outside your comfort zone. Like, you need to, if there's things you want to do, you are the one who has to do it. You can't wait on someone else to say, okay, let's go. Like, you are that person that says, let's go. You are the person that is in control of your life. When you don't like things, you have to change them. No one's going to change them. And if you don't make the right moves to change them, you're going to attract people who are going to bring you down even farther, you know? And that's the one thing I've learned. If I want something, I go do it. And that's that. Like, I'm in a relationship where my boyfriend understands that. He is on board with it. He thinks I'm crazy. But, you know, he knows that that's my personality. And if he were to say, don't do it, or I don't want, or you're always gone, or da-da-da, then I'd be like, you're gone. Ooh, this turned out really pretty. I wasn't really paying attention while I did it. It was really chatty with you all. Okay. So let's just blend out the edges a little bit with that original brush. I really love this palette. I don't know why people hate on it. Oh, I just love it. Okay, so that is the eye look. I'm going to do my eyebrows, just the Gimme Brow, run it through, and then let me do some mascara. I think I will go in with this sample of Better Than Sex. So let me do this off camera, and I'll be right back for lips. This eyebrow went on its own adventure today. We're going to set all of that with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And I want, just ate some of that. I want some more highlights, so we're going back in with the Real Techniques brush, and we're going to do this Laura Mercier Highlight 01. This is like a matte highlight, but we're just going to go in with some more of it. And while, like, my face is a little wet. Okay. Do we see what's happening? A little bit under here, under my brow. Same thing on the other side, just on the high points. Right here. And then for lips, what do I even... Let me grab a lip real quick. Let's stick with the pink theme like we have on the eye. So this is Milani Matte Blissful. It's like this kind of like gray toned pink. And then over that, let's go over with my favorite one. This is Milani Vivid Hot Lacquer in Too Cute. We'll put a little bit, because it's kind of like a cool toned pink as well. Yeah, that is everything. This hair is in the process of air drying. You guys know I don't do my hair. I'll curl it, but I don't like blow dry it or anything like that. So let me just give a little and that is the final look. What do you guys think? El Natural, just how I do it. Yeah, eyes are very simple, cute and pink. And what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, I remember. This is pretty much how I wear my makeup to work on a daily basis. So if you're wondering, like, work makeup, this is pretty much it. This is the routine I usually always follow. Sometimes products are just, maybe I'll like darken the colors to make it more intense. Maybe I'll darken the lip to make it more intense. Or maybe I'll add more like bronzer to make it more like outdoor glam. Outdoor? I meant to say like heading out the door glam. But for like work, this is this is it right here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know anything else about me, feel free to leave questions down below, and the next time I do one of these Get Ready With Me's, I'll make sure I answer those questions. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!